Welcome to this week's Relationship Recharge.
We are going to talk to you today about 3 speaking tips that will assure that you get heard. So the first one is to get your partner's full attention. And let me show you how this doesn't work. Bob, I need you. Does that work, honey?
I'm not answering that.
That's what happens when I call from upstairs.
That's a non-starter.
Okay. So what's a better way is for me to come down and go over to Bob, whatever he's doing, and touch him.
Take your hands off me, please. After that last one, you can remove your hand.
Well, if I did this first, it would be, honey.
Yeah.
And I want him to look in my direction. And if he's not looking in my direction, you can do one of these.
And guys, you don't have to look directly in their eyes. You can look in the general direction, but really focus on what they're saying. That's really, really important.
Okay. So once you get the person's full attention, then you want to be assertive and ask for what you need. And what that means is not being passive and not being aggressive. Assertive means direct, clear, honest, and just straight to the point. So, for instance, it would be, Bob, I would really appreciate it if you would do the dishes.
I know she would appreciate it. I'm not liking it because I'm trying to watch the Ravens lose this game. But I respect that. I understand because I understand it, and she's to the point. I like that actually.
Okay.
I'm not loving it, but it's to the point, and
okay.
I can handle that.
Now, passive would be, honey, would you mind doing the dishes? How's that feel?
No. That's not grabbing me. Not grabbing me. It's like get to the point.
Yeah.
You know, that just like is a kind of a negative feeling for me.
Sort of a guilt kind of a thing?
Well, yeah, it's just not dynamic enough. I need to know what needs to be done and what you expect of me.
Yeah. And the other way, being aggressive, would be, you never do the dishes. I'm always doing them all the time. Do the dishes.
Big wall coming up here. Big, thick wall. I'm not really focusing upon doing the dishes. I'm focusing upon the demands, the aggressiveness. A lot of history comes up when she was upset with me. That's what I'm thinking about, not the dishes.
Okay. So some good assertive statements start with, I would appreciate, or when you're ready, or this is my favorite, it would mean so much to me, Bob, if you would do the dishes.
A little bit of guilt there, but assertive enough. And she's not yelling, so my wall's not coming up. I'm not looking for the fight or flight. That's not coming up for me. So I like that.
Okay. And the third tip is to ask for feedback. So if I give Bob 5 things that I need done, and he hasn't written them down, I might say, would you repeat the list back to me so I am sure that you understood what I said?
Annoying, very annoying. However, if you really honestly think about it, guys, a lot of times we can't repeat it back. Okay, so of course they're suspicious whether we got it or not.
Right.
Sometimes we can repeat it back verbatim, but we have no idea what you said. So even though we can repeat it back, so you can see that they really don't know. So a lot of times it's a legitimate question. So. We're part of this frustration that we feel. If we really, really focus on the job that we need to do, it's better for her. It's better for us because we live in this relationship.
Right. Now, even though we've done these examples and presented these tips as if the woman is the speaker and the man's the listener, it can also go the opposite way.
And there's a lot of couples.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's that way.
Right. So the 3 speaking tips to assure that you get heard are: get his or her full attention, be assertive, and ask for feedback. And if you want further information about communication, Bob and I have a wonderful audio program called The 5 Keys to Authentic Communication. It talks about why communication is so difficult, how to get off the hamster wheel when you go round and round with these chronic communication circles. it talks about the significance of the communication that can get lost, and we'll give you our 5 keys to authentic communication. And you can find that on our website at www.relationshipswork.com and click on Store and Explore, and you will find our audio program on communication.
Okay.
So thank you.
And see you next time.
That's right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.